Hello, this is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan, Google Podcast, Spotify, Spreaker, or iHeartRadio. This is Dylan Miller on Daily Dose of Dylan. Alright, so, it's been quite a long time. Since I've been on here. I do apologize for promising, to be doing more podcasts and then failing. Like I said, my school and track schedule are really getting in the way, and I wish they weren't, but gotta be honest, I don't have much control over that. But right now, I'm on my spring break, so hopefully at least 3 out of the 5 days this week that I normally would be on here, over the summer, I can... hopefully there's a decent amount of times this week I can go and do a podcast. I mean, today I'm already banging it out, so yeah, but I'll be straight up with you guys. I'm going to assume not until the summer. I don't think you'll be seeing me hearing from me until the summer ends, or the summer starts after this spring break, so I'm going to try to get in as much as I can. Like I said, whenever I'm available, I'll get on here and try to do a podcast. It just hasn't been easy lately. But alright, let's actually talk about sports. So, alright. So, the first topic I actually wrote down here is, will the Cardinals regret paying Kyler Murray? I mean, I know back when, they were thinking about paying Kyler Murray, I said absolutely. It's a quarterback-heavy league. Kyler Murray's a good quarterback. And I still think he is. He gets them in the playoffs. He just has to start winning games, actually. And the Cardinals are... I do believe there's going to be a lot of trades happening very soon. Got the Aaron Rodgers saga that... has been going on for a while. But apparently 6 teams are calling the Cardinals about the number 3 pick. Just as a refresher, the Panthers hold the first overall pick after a trade with the Bears. But, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if the first 4 picks are quarterbacks. Will Levis, his stock is going up now. Yeah. I mean, this sport is a quarterback-dominant league, and I mean, I think where Kyler has the leverage here is he can say, it's not, he can say, my film study isn't the problem. I got you to the playoffs, you got to draft better. You got to get better weapons around me. I think that's where Kyler's leverage is. All I'm hoping for is that I feel like part of what's happening with the NBA, the problem with the NBA right now is they're really pandering to their stars, I mean, I hope the NFL doesn't start doing that, because I think it's a big reason why the NBA is not as popular these days as it was really just 5-6 years ago. The NBA was pretty popular. It's just really fallen off with all the movement now, players leaving constantly. It's hard to wrap your arms around. But that's all I hope for in this situation. The NFL should not pander to their stars, and I really think Kyler Murray has the leverage here with the Cardinals, because the Cardinals didn't have any success until Kyler Murray, they haven't had much success in the past few years until Kyler Murray came. They made the Super Bowl in 2009 and then immediately fell off after that. But I mean, I think what Kyler has to go in there and say is, I got you to the playoffs. You got to draft better players. So I mean, if he does that, I'm not sure they really. I'm not sure they'll actually trade the number 3 pick unless there's really valuable assets involved. But all right. We're gonna do a quick "Where Did I Go Wrong" segment, just to kind of move this along. Unfortunately, I don't have much proof of what I was wrong about, but so Odell signed with the Ravens, and honestly, when Odell was, I thought when Odell went into free agency, he'd get. I mean, I was worried about him getting a 1-year contract, but it being worth $18 million, I think is kind of crazy. $18 million is kind of number 1 receiver money, and that's just not what Odell. I don't think that's what he's worth, really. So, I mean, that was, and the Ravens have a lot of good weapons around Lamar already. I mean, I understand the move. They're trying to get Lamar, give him more reason to stay, but I mean, when you have Rashad Bateman already in the number 1, I just don't think they had to pay Odell that much, really. I think paying him that much is going to cost them. I think it's going to cost them later. Alright, so the Mavericks... Honestly, I thought the Mavericks, because of the way Luka plays, how versatile he is, I thought they'd be in the position that the Grizzlies are right now. They're a young team, really high seed. They might not go very deep in the playoffs, but they might get bested by a more experienced team. But they show a lot of promise. Like the Grizzlies right now, I'm going to say they play the Lakers. I think the Lakers win against Minnesota tomorrow night. And I believe I'll take the Pelicans over the Timberwolves. Unless some of the players come back, and we just heard Rudy Gobert. He'll be suspended, so for this next game. But, hopefully, if they lose, he does come back for the Pelicans or Thunder game. I'm assuming the Pelicans win that, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, I think the Grizzlies play the Lakers. I think the Grizzlies might ultimately win, but if they do, I don't think the Lakers are going to make it easy. I think it's going to be like a 6-game series. I don't think a 7-game series. I think it's a bit of a stretch, but I'm going to say 6-game series either way. I don't know. Either 6 games to the Lakers, 6 games to the Grizzlies. But let's say the Grizzlies do win. I think they're going to run into the Warriors, Suns, or Clippers. And those are all teams that I think have the advantage in experience. And that's going to give them the win. But anyway, that's where I thought the Mavericks were going to be this year. I thought the Mavericks were going to have all this promise, top 3, top 4 seed. They were the 4th seed 2 months ago, and they have fallen to 11th in the West, and they're not even in the play-in now.